First look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll locate his tight end, George Kittle. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
Here's 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. That is brought in. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
And the 49ers first down.
So after one, 7-0 is our score. Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment. Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. He'll complete this one. That's Deebo Samuel.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Back to the air one more time. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
Play the next down. Just continue to make them snap the ball again. You're one big defensive play from changing everything about this drive. And what once looked like a promising drive, following that sack, looks a little bit different now.
So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Now, a handoff to McCaffrey. The Niners send their field goal unit on the field. This, about as short as you can get. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. So they send in Will Reichard for this field goal try. This, about as short as you can get. Reichard's kick is good. And the Niners are on the board. It's 7-3.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Here comes a return from the 3. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. First and 10. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And he'll get forward for about a yard. From off the edge, Nick Bosa with the stop. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And is open, middle of the field. It is caught. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
I think the defender thought he had himself a pick here, Mike. He saw that curl coming the entire way, but unfortunately for him, it was a curl and go. They took him deep. Leads to a huge pickup.
The run up the middle, it's Walker. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's a 2nd and 6. It'll be Smith and Jigba bringing it in. 25 yards, the pickup there. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while it certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner out. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is.
7-3 is the score. 2 minutes to play in the first half. We're back to Seattle after this. Here's 2nd and 6. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba, the intended receiver. And 3rd down coming up.
Here in the first half, we've seen nothing but connections from these two guys. I mean, they've come out completely on fire, so the defense finally gets a stop, and really the first time we've seen these guys be a little bit off.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. To the left side, it is caught by Myers. It'll be a pickup of 10. First down, Seattle.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
They can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. Here's a handoff to Walker, running to the left, and he surges forward for a gain of about 5. Once again, it's Walker. And he's close to the first down. Gets 4 yards on the gain, but it will bring up 3rd down. You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. They'll run with Walker. And he's going to get stopped in the backfield. They'll take him down at the 3-yard line.
A loss of 2 yards. It's 4th down.
So instead of going for the first down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here. His kick is good. And the Seahawks go out to a 10-3 lead.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Now a shot downfield for Samuel. And he is going to score! A pick six for the touchdown. The pick six for the score. Greg, that is the one thing this offense did not want to see, and it really is demoralizing to see that happen in that spot.
Absolutely, Mike, and that's one of those cases where you just would like to see the quarterback say, all right, I'm going to live to play another day. Don't force that throw. Don't try to make a play that's not there, because not only do you turn the ball over, you give them an easy six.
And on the other side, the defense, what a moment. Uplifting for them. Big momentum builder.
Yeah, and that's the way games are shaped in this league, Mike. I mean, you find yourself able to capitalize on a mistake by an offense. You get yourself an easy touchdown. All of a sudden, your sideline finds themselves completely rejuvenated.
Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. They'll start with an option play to the right. And no place to go, no place to hide. He's taken down behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
He'll push it downfield. This one for Kittle. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
They'll give to McCaffrey on the option. And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Back to the sideline and intercepted. Picked up by Devin Witherspoon.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And he's going to take this one all the way. 87 yards. Touchdown, Seattle. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. He'll find his open man. That's Brandon Ayuk. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
And he's in. Ricky Pearsall. Touchdown, 49ers. It's his 4th touchdown on the year.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Riker it out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. On play action, he'll set up to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
And up until this point, this has been an incredibly efficient game from this quarterback. I mean, it's hard to think. Here we are in the second half, and that's only his 2nd incomplete pass. So finally, the defense is able to do something to disrupt his timing and finally try to get him out of this groove.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
The relationship between the back and the offensive lineman is now the key for the run after catch. You want to make sure those linemen don't get too far down the field or they can't help protect the back. So once the running back catches it, there's a go-go call. Now everyone knows it's time to go downfield. The running back falls in behind him, and that's the landmark of the screen play.
And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out?
Second and a yard. A handoff, running left, it is Walker. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell. But now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but man, once you get it, that ground game, that's what finishes the game off.
And this time they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's second down.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
Now this time they'll look to throw. This one into the hands of Smith and Jigba. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
One of the things that makes him one of the best receivers in the NFL, Mike, is his ability to create separation downfield. He makes it so easy for his quarterback to not only find him, but to constantly create a nice throwing window like he did right there.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. They run with Walker. And this offensive line creating running space. He'll get 6 and get inside the 10-yard line. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
I believe in you, Elvis. Yeah, keep them guessing, oh.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. He's got it at the 3. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as...
And he will drive his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Seattle. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Extra point attempt to come here. The kick is good. And the Seahawks will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. They'll try to set up the screen to McCaffrey. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a 1st down to go with it. They'll put Ayuk in motion. And this rough day on the ground continues. They're going to drop him behind the line again.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground. And a big reason they find themselves trailing, and another loss of yards.
He's got it at about the 8. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's 1st and goal. They'll look to throw. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. He was trying to hook up with Deebo Samuel that time. And it'll lead to a 2nd and goal.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
And he's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
They're in 4-down territory for sure, but what can they do on this one? It's 3rd and goal. Johnston, he's got it. And he nearly takes it in, but they're going to say he's short of the goal line. So now it is 4th and goal. They'll run for it. It's McCaffrey. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. From his own end zone, he'll set up to throw. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
On 2nd down, Walker. Oh! And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. A gain of 17 yards.